When you think about diversification, what most advisors concentrate in is what's called asset allocation, which is the mix of stocks and bonds in your portfolio. And they talk about returns, 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 and how great the market is. But what is overlooked is the role that taxes plays in your diversification picture. And oftentimes it's a pretty big one. See, most of us are concerned about paying taxes, okay, and talk about lowering our taxes or the amount of taxes that we owe. But what I find is that most people don't plan for it. But when it comes to retirement, it's important to understand the impact of taxes on your money, because that is money that is being taken out of your pocket to pay Uncle Sam instead of you being able to use it to enjoy your retirement years. The other things to understand is that higher taxable retirement income is also a multiplier, since what it will do is it will cause more of your Social Security to be taxed and even be taxed at a higher rate. The other thing it does, it has the possibility to minimize the tax deductions that you take on when you itemize your deductions, especially Medicare medical expenses, which quite often retirees can take advantage of that deduction. The other thing it can do, it can sometimes cause you to slip into that pesky Medicare surtax. And I think one of the things that is often misunderstood is that if you leave your heirs tax-deferred investments, they're usually not very happy with that because it really screws them up in their taxes. So, so knowing this, you must not overlook what is called tax diversification in retirement. And what that means is that you spread out your money among several different accounts that have different taxable characteristics. Now, the impact of this can be very substantial over time, because if you have all your accounts in, for example, traditional IRAs, 401ks, 403bs, these are tax-deferred accounts, you have to take out more money to compensate for the taxes that you owe in order for you to have the necessary after-tax income that you need to sustain your lifestyle at retirement. So you have to understand that if you want $50,000 in after-tax money, you have to take probably closer to $60,000, $55,000 to $60,000 in order for you to have $50,000. And with the issue of longevity and so on going, which is now an impact to your retirement, those are things that you really have to understand. So the other thing with tax diversification is that you are hedging against the uncertainties of the tax system, okay, by allocating your investments among different accounts that have different tax characteristics, which is also allowing you to be more flexible and giving you the decision of, how much money should I send to the IRS this year, okay? So one of the things to understand always is that tax planning is not just a one-year thing. You need to be proactive and work with somebody, just like me, that understands taxes and the tax impact on your retirement and your retirement lifestyle and your retirement income. Having a mix of tax-deferred, tax-free, and even taxable money is the way to go. The tax savings year after year after year that you will have if you organize your money that way or you diversify the money that way is substantial over time. So I'll see you next time on Financial QB TV.